Damn. Welcome back, motherfucker.
Okay, that's
What are
we're not doing that. On to reading.
We're talking about reading and
Yeah.
what else?
And
Movies and
yeah,
TV.
movies. Ooh.
A three-topic
Actually, no.
three-topic one.
No.
No.
We're editing all this out.
I'm just kidding.
So we only say what we just what we do. We just go topic by topic, and then later we'll say we're doing reading and movies or something like.
Oh.
We'll film that later.
Okay.
Just so it doesn't sound we're doing reading and movies in the
reading.
topic.
Alright. I've been reading heaps.
Oh, sick! I haven't read.
Surprise!
I haven't read anything. Like not even comics in like a month.
Wow. Are you okay?
No, I'm so lonely. No,
Having withdrawal symptoms.
yeah, I've been playing too many games. Too many games, watching movies
Well,
and
I
stuff.
need that illness because I'm not playing games.
Really? Oh,
Shut
you don't
up.
say.
This entire podcast is just me telling you to shut up and you giving me shit for not playing anything.
So have the other two though. Like it's always just me giving you shit. It's
yeah, but
it's a
usually it's giving
formula
me
that
shit
works.
about being weeb. That's different.
I can find different
You've
things.
changed. No.
You've changed.
Okay, cool. So I know you guys are probably really, really surprised about this, but I've been reading some romance novels.
Ooh, really?
Yeah,
Not
let
like
me-
you, out of character.
I know, I've changed.
Yeah, you've changed.
Let me show you, because I've got it here. I'm gonna just give you a close up. Look at it! Look at it! Jamie Maguire, Beautiful Burn. Yes.
Books are for nerds.
You're a nerd. So Jamie Maguire may just be, I don't know if I want to say this because it's a pretty big statement.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
She might just be my favorite novelist.
Person in
Favorite writer.
existence?
No.
No?
No.
No.
Don't be absurd.
Okay.
Maybe she's probably a really nice person. But I've been reading her Beautiful series, which is about the Maddox brothers. And basically they're a bunch of brothers there's 5 of them, and the way she's doing it is they're all romance novels. So if you don't like romance novels, then
Skip ahead, please.
fuck you. No, just kidding. That was really rude. I'm so sorry. If you don't like romance novels, then maybe you should read one of these because you'll probably like them after. Basically, it's about 5 different. There's 5 brothers, and each of them have their own installment. So there's a story about them and their partner, and they're just so good. They're just so good. I just can't. Like, I have a Goodreads, so if you do read and you want to know my genuine review / opinion on this, like, go and follow me on Goodreads. My username is Gingy. And yeah, you can read about it there, but it's just so good.
I recently got Goodreads as well. I might as well. Like, it's a good way to
It's actually a really good
It's
app.
a good way to keep track of, like, what I've been reading, and, like, I'll add things to my, suggestions and stuff like that and what I want to look at.
I just love it because, I suppose we can talk about this in the gaming section. Or maybe no, we can talk about it now. We can talk about it now. Goodreads, I just really like the app. I just like to just give Goodreads a shout out. It's a good fucking app. I just like that you can have all of your, like, if you see something, and rather than forgetting it, you can put it in your, like, to read pile.
What does that have to do with gaming?
So
I'm
handy.
so confused.
Well, because it was an app, but it's not really
app?
a game
What?
app.
No, we're gaming Master Race, but...
Yeah, that's
You're-
what I'm changed.
Are you high? It's an app, so it's a game. You've got any games on your phone? No,
Well,
yeah.
I don't know, it fits more into this segment, so I'm going to talk about it right now. I've finished talking about it, we're done with Goodreads. It's a good app. If you haven't got Goodreads, I recommend you get it. It's really handy. But yeah, so I just finished reading Jamie Maguire's Beautiful Burn, which is the... So there's Tyler, then there's Trent, and I'm like in the 4th book out of 6, I think, and
not reading it quick enough.
well, I'm scared to finish it, so I'm
you're
postponing
savouring?
it. Yeah, like, I'm really scared because there's only 2 more left in the Maddox Brothers, like, series, and I'm like, oh my god, and then it's all over. I have to reread. And so I'm really stalling. I probably won't finish them this year because I'm just too scared.
Wow.
They're so good. So that's what I've been reading in terms of novels. I picked up another one called Beautiful Burn, not by Jamie Maguire. I got it because it was called Beautiful Burn and the cover looked cool, looked interesting, looked really romantic. And that'll be, I guess, in another podcast once I finish reading it. But the exciting news is...
Yeah?
I read my first comic book.
About fucking time. But congratulations.
So, basically, Peter has been berating me.
Don't
He's
even
been on my back about reading.
Oh,
he gave me a stack of comics, like, a month ago.
Yeah,
now.
over a month ago.
Like, at least a month ago.
Every now and again I'm like, oh, have you read the comics? And she acts like as if I'm like, have you read the fucking comics yet? Jesus Christ, I want them back already. Like, I'm just like, cool, read them whenever. But
he's been peer pressuring me into reading Struggle for like the last month.
just to start off into reading.
Yeah.
And then read the rest because
And-
I gave you a bunch of comics.
Basically, last night, I finally got over the hurdle.
Not Struggle though.
Didn't read
not,
Struggle.
Not the one I told you to read first.
Basically, he spent ages telling me to read Struggle, and then I forgot that he said Struggle, and I was like, starts with S.
Really? I told you to read Struggle. It's a great book, but I told you to read Struggle because it's 10 minutes. I thought you'd read it that night. But you're like, been putting it off for fucking ages.
Give me a crown, I'm a queen procrastinator, okay? I'm really sorry.
You wanted to download, like, you asked for iPhone game recommendations before you actually read the book. Because you're like, I'm
I
bored.
still
I'm
haven't
like,
read it.
you're like, I'm bored. I'm like, here's a suggestion.
Read Struggle. Bitch. No, instead, I read this one. Look, it's Select Show and Tell. Saga. And it's just really fucking weird.
It's really...
Okay,
it's hard to explain, isn't it? Like, now you can see why it's hard to explain.
yeah. You told me before, when you gave me all of them, you said Saga's really good, but it's very different.
Yeah, it's very, very fucking different. And uncensored. Like, it doesn't hold back.
I read it. I read the entire thing, because it was that good.
Verdict?
I think I was sort of scarred a little bit because
Scarred
of
a
how
little
weird it is.
How
But
weird it is.
it was fucking fantastic. You know how you've got that really, really weird, and it's that bad weird. It's like the weird that you don't want to ever be near again. This is really, really fucking weird. Like, the weirdest thing, hands down the weirdest thing I've ever watched or read. And I watch a lot of anime, and anime is pretty fucking weird most of the time.
Yeah.
That's coming from a weeb.
Yeah.
Basically, this was so weird, but it just worked really well.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? This is so weird that it's so weird, but it's working.
Yeah,
and
it
I'm
worked.
like, oh.
It's definitely the characters and stuff keep you into the story as well.
Okay, I want to tell you
Okay.
why I read Saga.
Here we go.
Apart from the fact that I thought you said to read Saga first. The heroine has teal hair. That's cool. I love teal hair. I've had teal hair twice. This is me.
Relatable.
It's not, I don't want to actually, this is not me because she's really weird, but let me just give you,
Uh-oh.
let me give you a spoiler. Just a second page spoiler.
Is
Is
it
that
appropriate
okay?
for the camera?
Do you think it's okay to give them a spoiler?
It wouldn't be a spoiler.
Hold
If
on.
it's in the second page, it's not a spoiler.
Okay, let me show you. Alright.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's like,
Everything's like a show and tell.
yeah. Okay, here's the first page. The first page here. Fantastic. Look, super cool. You can't see it on the camera very well, but her hair is teal. That's fantastic. Just read that. Okay, now, okay, let me give you the third page. It's amazing art, but look at that. It's a fetus with umbilical cord. Like, and nip. I'm done with my show and tell.
Okay.
I'm done showing you.
You're just like so amazed. You're like, this is what a comic book is. Ooh.
Oh, well, it's just so weird. This isn't even about comics anymore, like my first comic. It's about how weird this is, because I can't get my head around it. I really liked it. It was fucking fantastic. The main
I
two
knew you'd like
characters
it.
are amazing. That's so.
Yeah.
When you read it, you'll know.
You'll know.
In terms of story, I'm gonna go 10 out of 10. Like, it was just a really good story. I couldn't stop. Like, I texted Peter to double check if he said to read Saga first. If that's, I was like, wait, which one did you want me to read first? And he was like, Struggle. And I was already like a few pages into Saga, and I was like, oh, let me just pause Saga. And then right after I sent that, I was like, nah, I'll just finish it. Like, it's one of those stories you can't put down. Like, if this was a novel, I would have finished it last night as well. Like, even if it was super long. I just was really, I don't know, I was just so impressed. This was a really fantastic first comic. If you're in the same boat as me, or was, I'm out of the boat now, but
Out of the boat.
if you haven't read comic books or you're not very familiar with them, I really suggest picking up Saga and giving it a go.
And like a lot of people say, oh, I'm not into superheroes, that's why I don't read comics.
That
It really
was
shows.
why I don't.
It really shows that there's more to comics than just the average superhero story, and like
Yeah.
not just Marvel, DC stuff. Like Image Comics, they're the publisher behind like Walking Dead and stuff. Like they have different type of stories. There's comics for fucking every genre, everything. Like
Yeah, I just have like this undying love for Saga. Like, I just think it's really, really good. It's one of, even outside of the comic books, this is one of the best things I've ever read, and it's
Oh,
not
wow.
even a romance.
oh well, kinda has elements.
Yeah, well, I guess it's a romance, but very heavily unromantic. More just about,
Yeah.
I guess, two people who are in love and have a child. Spoiler.
It's
It's not a spoiler. It's on the cover.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I guess, and the two main characters are I really like them. They're both really different. I have to say they sort of remind me, bring an anime into it. Sorry. Ergo Proxy is like a
I think I've heard of it. Is
sci-fi,
that the one with the guns and
psychological.
No? Oh, no, it's Psycho-Pass one.
Yeah, Psycho-Pass is really good. You should watch that.
Maybe.
You should watch that. It's basically Lil Maya and Vincent are the two main characters, and they remind me so much of these two. And I really, really like that anime for the characters. So that's probably a big reason as to why I like this novel so much. Comic. What do you call a comic? Is there any other words? You know how you've got book.
People say
and
like
novel?
graphic novel.
Graphic novel. Apart from that, the other thing I have to warn you about, it's not censored at all.
No.
Like,
Definitely mature age.
zero sensory. Like, they're not even trying to be modest. Like, it's very in your face. It's hard to get accustomed to. I spent probably 2/3 of the novel, the graphic novel, being weirded out and unsure
Warning.
if I enjoyed it or not.
The second volume gets worse. Like one part in particular, it's just
Oh, boy.
really bad.
Oh,
Something to look
boy.
forward to.
Excellent. But yeah, I think once you get accustomed to it and once you get your head around it, I guess because you're just not used to reading something so vulgar in a way, in some instances, it is a little bit just out of the ordinary. But once you get past that, once you get used to it and you kind of accept that that's just a part of this story, it's like fucking fantastic. I didn't even really like know. A couple of the first ones I was really iffy. That's probably my cat in the next door neighbour's fence where they have two huge dogs. Well, there's no screaming, so we should be fine.
Alright, continue.
So yeah, oh man, I genuinely, I never rate anything except like Naruto, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give Saga a 10 out of 10 too.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't read the other volumes, but
I already
so
love
far.
it. I already know. We're like besties.
I knew you'd love it, that's
We're
why
like besties.
that's why I was like, come on, read it already. Like, I knew you'd like it.
I just loved it so much. Because it's really loud. Shut the fuck up. It's gonna be like one of those things where you start talking and they're like, shit. I'm gonna sort these assholes
Okay.
out. Ow! Actually, I'm just gonna make it wait, shut me inside. Hello? Chubby, stay. Good boy. Okay. Okay. I think they're okay now. Chubby, sit. Cool. Oh, actually, I want to check the. I do have 2 manga that I've been reading, and I do actually want to bring them up because they're really good. Really good. They're roommates. YOLO.
YOLO.
I talked about a comic for ages that wasn't
Oh,
roommates.
hell yeah.
So, I'm on a winning streak. I can talk about roommates now.
You earned it.
Yeah, I
You
did.
earned
That's right. I earned it. Okay. Apart from Chubby, N to the O, bruh. N to the O.
Savage.
Cool. Apart from my comic book and my novel, I also read a bit of manga. And there's just 2 that I really wanted to, I guess, talk about in the podcast because they're so good. They're not 10 out of 10 good, but they're pretty close. I did
No
give
saga, but
I did give them 5-star ratings, but I like to rate out of 11, so it's different. The first one is called Akugami no Shirayukihime. I didn't even stumble.
sounds like
Flawless.
gibberish.
I should just learn Japanese.
Fluent. It has to
Basically,
be anime titles.
yeah, it can only be manga titles. Everything else I suck at.
Sorry, but like Japan doesn't have subtitles over there, so.
Fuck are you? No, anyway, so basically that one, I'll put in the description the title, so if you want to search it, rather than trying to figure out how to spell that, it'll be easier. It is a romance manga, but it's really good, and it's sort of, I guess they sort of took an idea from Snow White, but not the storyline. So there's just little elements that are derived from the Snow White, I guess Disney sort of brought into a manga with a very different storyline, but just there's little elements, I guess, that align. And it's just a really well done manga. There is an anime for it as well if you're not a reader or a comic book style looker. I don't know.
Looker.
Yeah, I'm like,
Style
it's not really
looker,
like, is it really?
Bro.
Yeah, so that I just was really impressed. I've been reading it, and there's quite a few episodes and chapters out, so it's been keeping me busy for the past couple of days. And apart from that, there was also one more, but I can't think of what it was, and I have too many, so we'll just skip it. I literally can't remember which one it is because I have heaps of my favorites. If you guys wanna, have some good manga recommendations, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you because I've got a long ass list. So that's me for reading. Peter said he hasn't read anything.
No, I haven't read
Like
anything.
the weeb he is.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's it. Yeah, there's like literally.
Wait, what was
Then-
that?
Huh?
I'm just like, sorry, and then they grab your cup and then I was like, what? So confused.
More slurping now. Yeah, so Peter just haven't read anything.
No,
You've been busy
Just haven't
gaming, Ratchet and
been
Clank.
busy watching movies, which is our next segment.
Yes. I'm glad that you've been watching those because I haven't done anything in terms of watching.
Let's just
So-
see what I have on my list.
Should we just go straight into it now? Is it in this segment? It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Straight in. So
Straight in.
movies I watched Wolf Creek 1 and 2.
Not the new series, which is what I originally thought he was saying when he told me.
Oh, just wait for TV, buddy. Just wait for when I talk about TV.
Alright, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, late on me. I haven't watched either of them. I've seen one. How fucking rude. What an asshole. Anyway, what was I gonna say?
Wolf Creek.
Oh yeah, I've only seen like 1 or 2 scenes from one of the Wolf Creeks. One where he had a shotgun, he was in the house, and one where he was in like a field of something. Maybe
Oh,
it was
okay.
cane, maybe it was corn. Isn't a Wolf Creek Australian? Probably
Yes.
cane then. It's
Oh,
cane. Definitely cane. Yeah, that's all I've seen. So do enlighten me. Did you enjoy them?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. Like, I'm not really a horror movie guy. They kind of bore me. Like, people are like, oh, they're so scary. I'm
You're
just
so
like,
hardcore.
I'm just so bored. They're just, unless it's like, I love the slasher films, which is very much, it kind of, like, in the way of, like, just a guy, like, where they're being hunted. I like those type of horror movies. But if it's like Paranormal Activity or just where it's mostly jump scares, they're fucking boring.
You're like, I ain't even scared.
Pretty much.
I ain't even scared.
But if it's a horror game, I'm a little bitch. Like, I do.
Yeah, until Dawn got me, I was like,
I do not like. Outlast is fucking horrifying, and like I was like, nah, I'm done.
these pixels are too real.
And like, Evil Within was fucking scary too.
Haven't played Evil
but then it
Within.
got more frustrating and scary, so I have to do that too. But anyway, back to movies.
We're just too excited for the gaming segment.
Yeah, so like, Wolf Creek's basically about, it's just the typical like, so Mick Taylor is a character,
Everyone's seen, like,
yeah,
except me.
he's a character, so I'm giving you the rundown, so I
Thank
can
you.
go into what the
Appreciate
series
this.
is later. So Mick Taylor is basically a character that just kills tourists and basically anyone that pisses him off. And yeah, it's basically just it's just
What
the
an
typical focusing on the victim escaping and like him chasing after them and stuff like that.
Is it like, okay, I didn't really get the pissed off vibe. I have a weird fetish vibe from the bits I saw. Is it sort of like
That
that?
too, bit of both. Bit of both.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
definitely,
great guy.
definitely weird
That's
fetish
what
shit.
all
there.
Australians are like out in the outback. That's all we do.
Yeah, pretty much.
What are cane fields for? Not sugar.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm starring in the next up and coming Wolf Creek
3.
3.
That one's actually being made, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that should have been in the news segment.
It's not a new thing, but
So you enjoyed them?
yeah, I really enjoyed it, and
Who
I've
did?
actually met John Jarrett. So I've actually
What
met
was I saying?
the actor behind like Mick Taylor, but I met him before. I only recently watched movies. Like when the second one came out, wanted to watch it, didn't. When it took the TV series to come out for me to want to watch the movies as well. But I met him last year in Melbourne at Supernova. I was in the con floor. His actual most guests are in their own different building, the shed where the guests are. But he was on the con floor at a booth for filming.
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out. And he looked bored. Like he had his arms crossed, no one was talking to him. So
No, he was like thinking about who he's gonna murder.
yeah,
next.
pretty much. I felt bad for him, so I just went over and had a chat. Like I thought I might as well chat to him, and then I ended up buying a signed photo, and then he's like, "Oh, I want a photo." I was like, "Oh, I said something like, "Oh, I don't really have the money for it," and he's like, "You have a phone?" I was like, "Yeah." So he gave the phone to the volunteer, took a photo. I thought it was pretty cool, like
Seems like a nice guy.
because I did have to charge for photos as well, professional ones, but like
yeah.
he thought, "I might as well. You paid for a signature. I'll give you a photo on your phone." Like.
Oh, that's awesome.
No other guests do that, so I thought that was pretty cool.
He does. I did listen. He had an interview, I think, on Triple J last week or the week before about the new TV series of it. And just from listening to that, he actually sounded like a really great guy. He was very nice, just super friendly. Didn't seem like a murderer.
He's a real smartass too. Like he's just a
yeah.
He's just like the real typical Aussie smartass type thing, and like
That's cool.
it's so weird meeting him, and he's such a genuine nice guy and like so
Nothing
cool. And
like
then
a murderer.
in the show, he's so he does it so well. Like
Yeah,
it gives
gets
me
in
the
the
creeps.
zone.
Just and like the laugh.
That's what's scary.
The laugh he does in the show too, and shit like that. Oh,
Yeah.
he's a brilliant actor. So yeah, that's all
good.
I have to talk about for Wolf Creek movies. But
Might have to actually sit down and watch one.
also watched Goosebumps, the movie with Jack Black about the books.
I've heard about it, but I don't actually know what it's about.
It's basically so Jack Black plays R.L. Stein in it, and all the books open up and all the characters come out of the books and they have to try and find a way to stop.
I think I did see a trailer for that, but I just didn't follow it up.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like it looks like it might be crap, but it was actually really good.
That's
and like
good.
so yeah.
I usually like Jack Black.
Yeah,
Like, just,
so do I.
I quite enjoy him as an actor, so maybe I'll like it.
And
it's
I-
about books.
And I think they've like greenlit the second one, so that should be cool.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
That's
how
cool.
they're gonna do that, but
Yeah.
like yeah.
Alright. Anything else? Anything in
Uh,
terms of movies or?
Civil War, and you've watched this too. Oh
I saw
yeah.
Civil War. What'd you think?
I thought it was fucking amazing. I watched it twice.
Oh, I don't know. I'm very on the fence. Like, it was definitely good, and I'm glad that I went and saw it, but I just don't know if I'd see it again. I only, admittedly, I only
Iron Man?
went and saw it for Iron Man.
So predictable.
Shut up. And like, it was good. I enjoyed it. I just feel like it wasn't as epic as I thought it would be. My standards were obviously really high because everybody else sort of was epic.
Mine was really high, and I fucking was still satisfied. Just hard to please.
I don't know. See, I have this thing. I'm just not a superhero person. I just like Robert Downey Jr. That's like
Fair.
that's anything that he's in. I'm like, I love it.
Sherlock.
Basically, I'm like, I love that show. Yeah, it's fantastic. Even if I don't really like it. So I thought it was good. I liked seeing so many superheroes
Yeah.
in one film. I even liked Spider-Man in Civil War.
Spider-Man was amazing in that film. He was so good.
He was played really well. I don't know who the actor is. I've never seen him
No,
before, but he did a really good
He's
job.
a young kid. I think he's kind of new to acting.
Yeah, no,
But,
that was really... He did Spider-Man fantastically.
Very well.
I do commend him for that. But, yeah, just in terms of the entire film, I feel like... I feel like it kind of... The only thing it rode on was the sheer fact that there were so many lovable people in it. There wasn't really... For me, there wasn't much of a high or much of a big thing. It was just in terms of storyline, I thought it was flat.
Really?
In terms of characters, it was like over the moon, amazing. But yeah, just the actual plot of the film I was kind of bored with. I just was like, oh, Tony.
There was heaps of good twists and turns in the story, and like the way like elaborate way things were done without spoiling anything. But like, I thought it was great. But
See, it might just
each
be
their own.
because I'm not a huge
Yeah.
superhero Marvel person. So for me, I haven't seen all of the other stuff, and I don't keep up with it. So, and I don't, like, you even read it. I don't, like, since Civil War, I think the last superhero thing I saw was like the last Batman film, and that was like 3 years ago.
Dark Knight Rises.
Like, that was
Wow.
a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't, doesn't really interest me that much, I get rude. Yeah, so I don't know, I thought, I love the movie, I just wouldn't see it again, basically,
Ah,
is where
fair.
I stand with it. Yes.
I'll probably buy a Blu-ray or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you'll be like, George, I guess what I'm doing. You'll send me all these snaps of
Yeah,
fucking
I
Captain
will.
America.
Definitely. But
Oh, you're Team America too, aren't you?
yeah,
Okay.
I was Team Iron Man because of the characters he had on his side. Like he had like Black Panther. He had all these cool people on his side.
Oh, that's another thing. I thought Black Panther was kind of like a loser. Sorry.
What? Get out. You're fired.
Fuck off. We don't
Oh.
need you for the rest of this podcast.
Don't play games. Don't like fucking Black Panther.
I
don't-
just thought he was so
Really?
like, he was just not a very. I feel like he's not a very well developed
He
superhero.
he
There was no background, or there was like a teeny bit, but it wasn't satisfying. And he wasn't. I just feel like he wasn't a standout character, and compared to everyone else, to introduce a new superhero and to introduce him with like just.
I thought it was good.
It was like a flop
it was-
for me.
It was good the way they addressed the fact that he was from a lineage and he's like a king and stuff like that, and about Wakanda, and I thought it was good. Like the way.
I just was like, that was one of the things I took away from that, where I was sort of like not excited for the 2017 Black Panther movie.
I'm so excited
at
for that
all.
movie. Holy shit!
I won't go and see it. Like,
I will.
don't
I'll probably
give a
see
shit.
it 3 times. Like
I'll
other
probably
movies.
watch it like 500 times and then I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah,
Nah,
I'm like that. I'm that nerd. But
sorry, I'm that bitch.
um,
just
how
not.
good was Ant-Man in it though? Ant-Man was good too.
Ant-Man in Civil War made me want to watch Ant-Man.
It's that's a great movie.
I
too.
hated Ant-Man
You
before
hate-
Civil War.
Oh,
Sorry, haven't
have you
seen
seen
it.
it? You haven't
Look,
seen it?
I
How
just
can you hate him?
I
for
hate the
seeing movie?
concept of his superheroism. It's so stupid. It's such a stupid superpower. It's just like, oh, I hated it. I was like, this is the worst thing I have ever seen in my entire life. I was like anti-Ant-Man. And then I watched him in Civil War and I was like, it's kind of funny.
Watch the movie.
Might
It's
like
on
him a little
Netflix.
Yeah.
It's
My
a
Netflix
it's a
list is really long.
it's a
okay?
heist movie, but it's good. It's really funny.
I just was really reluctant. And then after Civil War, I kind of warmed up to it a little bit.
I didn't like Scarlet Witch before this movie.
Really, I liked her before this movie.
Have you seen Age of Ultron though?
Yes.
Yeah, you have.
Yes.
What? Then why did you say
No,
that?
that's the last one I've seen.
Oh, well,
yes.
Age of Ultron was really good.
Yeah, I didn't mind it actually. I quite enjoyed it.
I didn't
I
like
feel
it.
like the ending was a bit weird, and I want to know where the fuck Hulk is. That's what I need. I need a Hulk movie. I don't
Yeah.
care about anyone else. I want
It's
Hulk.
gonna be in Thor. It's gonna be mentioned in new. Well, he's
Oh,
in the new
I have
Thor.
to watch
he's,
a new movie.
he's in Thor.
just for the Hulk.
Ragnarok.
I don't like
So-
Thor.
You don't like anything, Jesus Christ.
I don't like a lot of superheroes. I'm very Marvel. Apart from Spider.
You're very Marvel, apart from the fact that you don't like Marvel characters.
I really like X-Men.
Okay, going on to my next thing, I actually watched the new X-Men movie as well.
That's actually something I
Apocalypse.
want to see.
Definitely do it.
I
It's
really,
great.
really want to see it.
I went into because I used to be into the movies as a kid. After Last Stand, I was like, fuck it, I'm out. Like, no, thank you. So I dropped
End
out.
the O.
You know, I did see First Class and stuff, and I thought that was good. I haven't seen Days of Future Past still, but Apocalypse was really good. It was. I had no expectations for it. Wasn't really going to see it, and wasn't planning on it. Grant's just like, oh, I'll buy a ticket, and then took me, and then saw it was really
Like
good.
a good date.
Yeah, it's for nerds now on iTunes. Checks out.
You go, man.
So
Yeah.
it was definitely good. I had low expectations. Definitely better than Batman vs Superman, that underwhelming movie.
I
Have you seen it?
don't know. I was just thinking. I don't know if I've seen it. I can't remember.
You'd know if you've seen it. You'd be like, oh,
I
Jesus
don't think
Christ.
I have.
Superman's so crap in that movie.
I
That's my
don't.
opinion.
I don't like Superman.
Neither do I really. But
I don't like Superman. Batman. I love the.
you.
I love the Joker.
I love it.
I'm Team Joker.
I love Harley Quinn. She's so quirky. I love
I don't-
Harley Quinn
I
because
don't
I
even-
love the Joker.
I just love Harley. I just love the Joker. You're putting words in my mouth. I just love the Joker. That's
Okay.
the only Batman
Okay, so
character that I give a shit about.
I should probably lend. If you love the Joker, I'll lend you the Killing Joke.
Thanks.
It's the best. I need to find it first, but it's probably the
We
best.
need a whole. I
Joker
think we need
film.
an entire podcast just on who I don't like, and I think it would really be a great time. I'd get slammed for all the shit that I hate. Really, I'm really sorry about that. I'm really.
Me
quite a
too. I'd
negative
be like,
person.
Lord of the Rings is overrated.
That's your latest thing.
Latest stuff.
No,
For
but
ages.
it's just been really public lately about it. You've been
Oh,
like,
yeah,
guys,
it was-
I need you all to know my opinion.
Oh yeah, my status. Like, yeah.